So this amendment provides an extra stimulus check to the Joe jobless. These are those Americans who are losing their jobs due to the executive actions of President Biden or the federal minimum wage mandate. As you know, President Biden's top priority, besides crushing the virus, is rebuilding the economy, getting people back to work. But his actions in the first few weeks of his administration and the $15 minimum wage, which may be included in this bill, will cost hardworking Americans over 2 million jobs. So who are the Joe jobless? They are the blue-collar workers, women, minorities, immigrants, and young workers, many of them not well educated and low income, who have lost or will lose their jobs or not be offered one at all due to his actions and the minimum wage. It's the 10,000 blue-collar union workers who are losing their jobs due to the cancellation of Keystone XL pipeline. 10,000 workers that the AFL-CIO is trying to defend. This president won't. I heard from Houston area energy company TC Energy, who are laying off 1,000 workers due to this. To Price Gregory in Houston and P-Ben, it will not be hiring 1,000 workers each because of the president's action. The Joe jobless are those who are losing their jobs, up to 1 million, when the ban on oil and gas leases and permits in federal lands are fully implemented and permanent, as everyone expects. These are workers who have good paying jobs, supporting families that rely upon this. I invited the president respectfully to come to Houston to meet face to face with the Joe jobless. Tell them why their jobs don't matter. Tell them why their families don't matter, and tell them where they can apply for all those new jobs they've been promised now, because their bills are due now. Their kids are going to college now. The Joe jobless are those who, 1.4 million, who will lose their jobs or not have it offered by raising the federal minimum wage to $15. As the Congressional Budget Office says, these workers will be hurt are young, predominantly. They are less educated. They're trying to get their foot in the door. It makes sense that they'd be hurt because in Texas, a small business with 10 workers will pay over $150,000 more each year because of this federal wage mandate. What that means, there'll be fewer workers, fewer hours, and my guess is fewer small businesses as they try to work their way out and survive from this pandemic. The CBO agrees. They believe that when fully implemented, the $15 minimum wage will cost the national deficit $54 billion for all the federal benefits we'll pay out to all these jobless. Seems to me the least we can do is try to help them survive, the Joe jobless, survive not COVID. This isn't the result. They're not losing their job due to COVID in the economy. They're not losing it due to lockdowns. It's not what some said is boom or bust. Yes, Joe Biden he boomed them with his executive order, and their jobs are busted. But for all the money that we are spending, almost $2 trillion in this package, at least we can provide a little extra help to those who are damaged the most, whose families are hurt because of these executive actions. Mr. Chairman, I ask for an extra stimulus check to the millions of Joe jobless in America. I yield back.